Good day, good day, good day. Welcome to another Maximize Your Brand Monday with Markeith Brayton. So excited to be with you this evening. Prayerfully, you can hear me. If you can hear me in this live, go ahead and type in the comments and let me know where you're tuning in from. Always so excited to be joining you each and every week. This is our fifth Monday of the month of January in 2023. Can you believe it? The month is gone. The month has passed us by, and we're about to hop into February. But thank you for joining me. I'm just going to check my phone real quick and make sure that we're good live across the multiple platforms. Just make sure that we can see me and hear me as well. So thank you for joining me for this live. We are on LinkedIn, Facebook, as well as Twitter. So thank you for joining me on all the major social media platforms. I'm just checking my phone real quick to make sure we're good. Thank you for joining me this evening for this opportunity. As you come into the space, go ahead, type your name in the comments. Let me know where you are tuning in from tonight so that we can greet you and acknowledge your presence here for Maximize Your Brand Monday. I am Markeith Brayton. For those of you who are joining me for the very first time, never caught me live, never seen any of my episodes, I'm a speaker, personal brand strategist, and the host of the Maximize Your Brand podcast, as well as a new talk show called The Empower Show, where I am a co-host with Miss Donzale Powell. And so thank you for being a part of this live stream. Each and every Monday, we are right here for what I call Maximize Your Brand Monday, where I'm giving personal development tips as well as personal branding tips, teaching you how to leverage and monetize your expertise or your knowledge so that you can excel and build a business as a speaker, coach, and or consultant, which is what I've done with my own life and business for the last 5 years full time, the last 8 years total in business. Tonight, we're going to be talking about how to eliminate excuses so that you can achieve your goals in 2023. 7 ways, 7 tips on how to eliminate excuses so you can achieve your goals in 2023. All month long, I've been doing personal development topics because I think it's so important to do and to spend time around personal development and self-awareness, because that is truly the foundation of building any type of successful business. That you got to be self-aware. You have to have some level of growth and development a part of your life if you're going to be a successful entrepreneur, if you're going to move and grow with your business and deal with the ups and downs of business. You really have to have a firm foundation around your personal development and be able to, work on your mindset. And so I've just been dealing with topics that help us with our personal development. And this particular topic goes hand in hand. It really culminates all the things that we've talked about this month, because a lot of times, and maybe let me speak for myself, I can find myself wanting to come up with excuses not to show up, not to do the things that I know that I said I want to do in 2023. And so it's so important that we talk about this particular topic and we figure out ways to eliminate the excuses that are holding us back from doing what it is that we said we wanted to do. So go ahead, type your name in the comments. Let me know where you are tuning in from. Rachel Renee, thank you for joining. I appreciate you being on. Let me know what city you are listening in from as well so that I can acknowledge you and share your name live. So once again, our topic for tonight is 7 tips on how to eliminate excuses so you can achieve your goals in 2023. Those of you who are listening via the podcast, thank you for joining as well for this episode, because it is so important to have support across the board, whether you're listening to audio or whether you're watching the video. I'm so appreciative of you. So let's go ahead and hop into today's topic: 7 tips on how to eliminate excuses so that you can achieve your goals in 2023. As a member of a fraternity, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, 1906, we learned, and I'm sure many other fraternities and sororities learned, the saying around excuses, that excuses are tools of incompetence which build monuments in nothingness, and those who use them seldom specialize in anything. And that was rehearsed in our heads as we were going through the process of becoming a part of the organization. And when I think about excuses and when I find myself making excuses, a lot of times it is just being lazy. It is just not holding myself accountable to what it is that I said I was going to do. Anytime I come up with an excuse, it really is a reflection on my inability to master me. Oh, that's good. Anytime I come up with excuses, and I'm speaking for myself, I don't know about you, but anytime I come up with excuses, it really is a reflection of my inability to master me, master my thoughts, master my emotions. I learned a quote some time ago, and it said that the key to success is self-mastery. Somebody type that in the comments for me. The key to success is self-mastery. I believe I learned that from Dr. Cindy Trim. And so we got to master ourselves. And if we don't master ourselves, master our mindset, master our emotions, master our bodies, then it's going to be very difficult for us to attract and achieve success. Very difficult for us to achieve success. So I want to share with you these 7 tips that really culminate the other episodes that I've done this month over the course of the month to help just reinforce some things that we really need to implement and take action on the rest of the year if we're going to achieve what it is that we want to achieve. And so what I want to do is to go through these in no particular order, but to share them and to, give, a little bit of meat to each one so that we can fully understand how do we begin to eliminate excuses. Because what are excuses? Excuses are tools of incompetence which build monuments to nothingness, and those who use them seldom specialize in anything. Excuses hold us back. So the first way, or the first tip I want to give you on how to eliminate the excuse is that you need to write your goals and make them specific, measurable, and time bound. Remember, we talked about this at the beginning of the month, that when you make SMART goals, it really helps you to eliminate those excuses. It helps to give you a focus so that you can, anytime it comes up that you want to renege, that you want to give up on the thing that you said, when you have very specific, clear goals and you have them before you. So one of the things that I do on my computer, especially when I'm sitting in front of the computer, when it kind of times out and it rests, I have my goals in PowerPoint and it flashes them slide by slide, right? And sometimes I just watch the slides, read the slides so that I can reinforce and remind myself what my goals are for the month or for the year or for the next 2 years or 5 years. Right? So you want to make sure that your goals are before you, that they're specific, so that you have a clear target, a clear focus. Sometimes we make excuses because we're not very clear on what it is that we said that we wanted to do. We're pretty vague on setting those goals. But the more clear you are, the less excuses you probably will have because you have a clarity of what it is that you want to achieve. So write those goals down, be specific, let them be smart goals, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound, putting a time on when it's going to be accomplished. I said I was going to not miss a week with a podcast episode. So that means that by the end of the year, I should have how many? 52 podcast episodes or more. I may decide to do more than one in a week, but I'm going to stay consistent. Now, I have had moments this month where I'm like, oh, I could skip this week, play or replay or something. But no, I said that I was going to do a live podcast episode each and every week so that you will have something to listen to via audio, so that you have something to listen to or watch via YouTube or Facebook Live, Instagram Live, LinkedIn, wherever you prefer to watch it. Tip number two is that you want to identify the excuses that you always have. I'm too tired. I don't feel like it. I don't have enough time. The children. I'm too busy. I don't have enough energy. What are the common excuses that you give yourself in not achieving the thing that you said that you wanted to do? You want to write down all the excuses you have used in the past to avoid taking action. This will help you become aware of your excuses so you can challenge them and find an alternative solution. Type in the comments, let me know. What are some of the excuses that you use on a consistent basis. Those of you listening to the podcast, share via email, markeith@markeithbrayton.com. Let me know some of the excuses that you consistently use on a regular basis. You want to write them down. One of mine is I don't feel like it, or I'm tired. And then I want to push it off to the next day. Well, if I do better planning, my alternative, if I do better planning, then I'm not doing things at the last minute, so that even if I'm tired, because I've already prepared for it, I can push my way through. What are some of the excuses that you use on a regular basis? I don't have enough time. Okay, what's the alternative? Since you say you don't have enough time or you're always rushing, what's the alternative? What's the thing that you can do to make sure that you have enough time to take some action and taking steps towards the goal I shared in my email today? And hopefully you're on my email list. If you're not on my email list, you need to go to markeithbrayton.com and sign up for my email list, markeithbrayton.com, and sign up for my email list. But I shared how at the beginning of the year, the gym was packed. Beginning of the year, everybody was on it. Everybody was moving forward. As the month went on, towards now, we're at the end of January. It's a little bit more reasonable in the gym. Not as many people don't have to wait on no machines in the morning. I've gone in the evening sometimes just to kind of finish up my steps, my 10,000 steps, and it's not as many people in the evening anymore. What happened? People started giving themselves excuses to not show up for themselves, to not continue on their journey of achieving the goal. Type in the comments, let me know, what are some of your consistent excuses? What are some of your consistent excuses that you give, that you share all the time, that keep you from moving forward and doing what it is that you said you wanted to do? We're eliminating excuses. So let's go back real quick. Number one, we said we're going to write our goals down and make them specific, measurable, and time bound, because that's going to help us have a target and a focus. Number two, we're going to write down all the excuses that we normally use, and then we're going to commit them to mind and avoid using those excuses and come up with our alternative. Because there's no really any good excuse for you not to do what it is that you said you were going to do. Tip number three, you're going to take full responsibility. Take full responsibility. Accept that your excuses are under your control and that you are the only one responsible for the results. That's good right there. That's good right there. I don't know why these are so close to my face here. But yes, you got to take full responsibility. Take full responsibility, 100% responsibility for your results. You are where you are because of your actions. You are where you are because of your thoughts. You are where you are. If you're grown, an adult, you are where you are because that's where you chose to be. I'll never forget, I heard Les Brown say that whatever you're experiencing in life today, know that you ordered it off the menu called life. It's just like going to a restaurant. When you go to the restaurant, you get to read the menu and you get to order what it is that you want to eat. Well, life is the same way, that you get to order every single day through your choices, through your decisions. You get to order from the menu called life. And you got to take 100% responsibility. Markeith is taking 100% responsibility for where he is in life. If my finances are not right, guess who ordered it? If I'm not getting to travel like I want to travel, guess who ordered it? If my health is what it is, guess who ordered it? If my relationships are non-existent, guess who ordered it? You got to take 100% responsibility. When you take 100% responsibility, it empowers you to take action to eliminate the excuses. Come on, somebody. When you take 100% responsibility, you're empowered to eliminate the excuse because you accept the fact that I am where I am because I decided to be there. Hard to hear, ain't it? I am where I am because I decided to be there. Somebody typed it in the comments for me. I am where I am because I decided to be there. Tip number three. Moving quickly on to tip number four. Tip number four, if you really want to let go of excuses, you need to get you an accountability partner. Somebody who's not going to let you have those excuses. Somebody who's not going to accept all the excuses of why you didn't do what you said you was going to do. Find a friend, find a mentor, hire a coach like me who will hold you accountable to your goals and help you avoid making excuses. That when you surround yourself around people who want to see the best for you, when you surround yourself around people who are doing great things in their own life and you let them know these are the things that I want to do this year. These are the things that I want to do in my life. And you share that with them and you give them permission to hold you accountable to what it is that you say. You're not going to want to share or tell an excuse on why you didn't do it. Because now you got people or someone holding you accountable to what it is that you said. Find your accountability group, partner, mentor, friends. I have to admit that to some degree, I'm lacking in this. I do have people I talk to on a regular basis, but not consistent enough to hold me accountable to what I said I was going to do. I need to do a better job. I used to do a real good job with this, but over the past year or so, I hadn't done the best job with having accountability partners. I'm in a couple of coaching programs right now, 2 mastermind programs, but I need to do better in building that accountability relationship. Who holds you accountable? How many of you have accountability partners for your goals? Tip number 5. Create a support system. Goes hand in hand with having accountability partners and mentors. Surround yourself with people who will support and encourage you to take action. This will make it easier for you to eliminate excuses. If you surround yourself with action takers, guess what you'll be? You'll be an action taker, especially if y'all come together as a group, and you come together as a group maybe once a month to share your wins or share your challenges for the month. You want to make sure that you have something to share. And the only way you make sure you have something to share is that you took action. Somebody type in the comments, #take action. You want to make sure that you have something to share. And in order for you to make sure you have something to share, it means that you would have taken action. You don't want to show up to the group accountability meeting, or you don't want to show up to your support system of other business owners, other professionals, and give the report you didn't do anything. So it helps to eliminate the excuse, because now you got to give a report for what you did this month, for what you didn't do the previous month. And it's only so long you want to show up and share you didn't do something. But when you have that support system, it inspires you to want to take action, inspires you to want to do that in which you said. So you want to create a support system. Create a support system that's going to help you take the necessary steps to achieve the goals that you say you want to achieve. Those of you who are tuning in, we're talking about 7 ways, 7 tips to help you eliminate excuses so you can achieve your goals in 2023. What are excuses? Excuses are tools of incompetence which build monuments in nothingness, and those who use them seldom specialize in anything. Tip number 6, focus on progress. Focus on progress. Instead of focusing on the end result, make progress towards your goal daily. Celebrate your small wins. We talked about this earlier in the month as well. Celebrate your small wins. As you're celebrating your small wins and celebrating yourself, guess what ends up happening? You're encouraging yourself to keep going. You're encouraging yourself to stay the course. You're encouraging yourself to stay on the journey. You're encouraging yourself that it's possible. Celebrate your small wins. There are no such thing really as small wins. Every win is a big win. Every step you take is a big step. Every opportunity, every day you get to move toward or closer to your goal is a big step, is a win. Celebrate progress. No matter how small you think that progress may be, celebrate the progress. It inspires you and motivates you that you did take a step forward. Now, there are some things that we can do that might help us take larger steps, but the fact that you're progressing towards something encourages you to keep going so that you eliminate the excuse. I'm not good enough. I don't have enough resources. I don't have the money. I don't have the relationships. I don't. What about what you do have? Let's focus on that. Let's focus on what you do have versus what you don't have. focus on progress. That helps to encourage you so that you not get into the excuse mode of coming up with reasons why you haven't achieved. And the last tip to eliminate excuses: take action. Just do it, as Nike says. Finally, take action. Do something every day that moves you closer to your goal. What's something every day you can do that moves me closer to my goal? Every single day, I am attempting to move closer to building that $1 million business. Every single day, I'm doing something, learning something. It could be you're learning something to build towards that dream. What are you doing every single day? One of the things that I do every single day, at least Monday through Saturday, is I hit that routine every morning of going to the gym. Hit that routine every day of reading a book that's in alignment with where I'm going. Every single day, I'm learning something from a course, from a webinar, from a coach that I have paid to be coached by. Every single day, I'm taking needlepoint moves sometimes to realize what it is that I want. Every single day is progress. Every single day is an opportunity for you to do what it is that you said that you desire to do. So every single day, what's something you can do? What's something you can do every day that will move you closer to realizing that dream or realizing that goal? I'm on that fitness journey. Every day, what can I do to realize seeing some abs by my birthday in May? Means I need to eat right, means I need to hit the gym, means I need to maybe do some cardio, continue to do my fasting. I shared on my page the other day, I'm doing the 16-8 fast, where I fast for 16 hours a day, eat between an 8-hour window. So right now, every day I stop eating. My last meal has to be before 9 o'clock. My first meal of each day is not before 1, or it depends on when I stop eating. If I stop eating at 8 o'clock the day before, then I can start eating at 12. However, the 16 hours works for me. If I end up eating later and it's close to midnight, then that means that I'm not going to eat until 6 o'clock, following day? 3 o'clock the following day. What are you going to do every single day to move toward that goal? 7 tips on how to eliminate excuses from your vocabulary so that you can achieve the goal. Let's go through these 7 real quick. Again, Number 1, you're going to write down your goals and you're going to make them specific, measurable, and time-bound. That's going to help you to be focused and clear on what it is that you want. Number 2, you're going to identify what are the excuses that you consistently always use every time. You're going to write them down and you're going to make sure that you don't use those excuses, that you avoid using any of those excuses, and you come up with the alternative to what you can do, what you will do. Number 3, you're going to take full responsibility, 100% responsibility. That's one of the chapters in Success Principles by Dr. Canfield. He says you got to take 100% responsibility for you being where you are. If you got bad credit, guess what? You created it. If you're not making the money that you want to make, guess what? It's a choice. What can you do to make more money? What decisions can you make to make more money? Number 4, find accountability. Who can be your accountability partners? Friends, mentors, hire a coach. It's all up to you. Number 5, create a support system. Is there a group of individuals that you can report into every month to talk about your wins and successes? That's one that I said I need to work on. Number 6, focus on the progress. Don't focus on what you don't have, why you're not where you want to be in life. Focus on the progress. Be grateful for where you are today. Be grateful for the fact that you get to renew. If you wake up in the morning, you get to renew. You get to do over. You get to start, whatever it is. And number 7, take action. Just do it, as Nike would say. Just do it. Make it happen. Carpe diem. Seize the moment. It's your time. It's your season. So that is today's content for this particular episode. As I stated, every week I'm right here sharing personal development, personal branding, digital marketing type content that will help you to maximize and monetize your brand so that you can leverage your expertise as a business, whether you want to be a speaker, coach, or consultant. I'm always excited to be with you. If you have not, or if you are not subscribed to the podcast, all you have to do is go to iTunes, Google Play Music, Stitcher, Spotify, whichever one is your favorite platform, and subscribe to the Maximize Your Brand podcast with Markeith Brayton. I'm always excited that you tune in, listen to me each and every week. Also, I want to invite you and let you know that I do have a program that I am started called the Unlimited Laser Coaching Program that I have some slots open. If you've ever been interested in hiring a coach and getting some coaching for your business or for yourself, this is an opportunity for you to check out this program. All you have to do is go to markeithbrayton.com/laser coaching. It's unlimited laser coaching. The guidelines for that information is at markeithbrayton.com/laser coaching. Well, I thank you for joining me for tonight. If you have questions, feel free to leave those questions in the comments or shoot me an email at markeith@markeithbrayton.com. I do have a text community as well. If you want to be a part of the text community and get some inspirational messages once or twice a week, you can text maximize. Text the word maximize to 1-877-640-5632. That's 1-877-640-5632. Text the word maximize to 1-877-640-5632. Well, it has been a privilege and an honor to be with you this evening. And I just know that this is going to be a great year for you. It's going to be a great, exciting year for you. You're going to make progress toward the goal that you desire. You're going to have accountability. You're going to have a support system. You're going to make sure you have clear goals on what it is that you want to do, because this is your year. We've got 11 months to go for you to accomplish your goal. Just be focused. Stay clear on what it is that you want. Don't allow things to deter you from moving forward towards what you said that you wanted. Well, until next week, just remember this. Always shoot for the top, because it's the bottom that is truly overcrowded. Take care.